Party City. It's the party headquarters filled with everything, and I mean everything. Birthdays, Halloween, they got it all with 700 stores worldwide. At least that was the case. Thanks to such things as Amazon and a lot less money they have, it will surely mean the Party City brand will officially go extinct. Right? Well, yes and no. At this time, pretty much all the party cities are closed, but I was lucky enough to visit only one location near me, the one in Kenosha, on pretty much their final day of Operation Forever. Now, believe it or not, for Kenosha, I've already been there a bunch of times before. Once back in 2019, where the store had so much stuff, a literal cardboard wall full of costumes that you need a cast member to assist with, all these wonderful, colorful walls, and everything that honestly felt a little overwhelming. And then I was actually there recently, back in January of this year, where they were just starting to liquidate all of their stores, and my location was no exception. They were starting to do their closing sale, even the baskets, the furniture, and the carts were for sale. Not much things they had there, although it was still pretty stocked, even with the everything else there, and it was a cool experience. But let's just say, between you and I, that journey is not over yet. So with that being said, it's time to visit Kenosha Party City one last time. Now, believe it or not, there were supposed to be more than one Party Cities in this video. One of them is in Racine, only then to discover the one in Racine is already closed months in advance. Not to mention the one in Vernon Hills also closed months in advance as well, so there goes that. Oh, did I mention Gurney, Illinois also closed? So yeah, the Kenosha one is our last chance. After a few minutes, however, we have arrived at Party City. Yes, I know I am a few days early, but since I was out and about on that day, which was a Saturday instead of a Sunday, I decided, you know what, it was fitting to do it at least near the end. But nothing would prepare me for this. Wowie zowie, there's like barely anything here. This place was pretty much completely empty. Almost nothing is left. The carts that were on for sale, most of them have already been sold, which is pretty damn impressive. That goes for the little baskets too. Literally nothing. Not even the balloons, the candy, the gumball machine is somehow still there, but almost everything in Party City is completely gone. Wowie zowie, this might be my last time touching this son of a mother trucking thing right here. But even then, it was so weird being inside of an empty Party City. Especially if you can compare this to my other Party City videos. There is like barely anything here. All there is really is just a bunch of hangers, some ribbons, a bunch of signs with pretty good discounts, and empty aisles everywhere. This place used to have so much life, and now there's like barely any life in there anymore. It's funny, last time I was here, it was decently full. Now it feels like I'm walking in an abandoned store, so it's gonna be weird. What's even weirder, however, is that they don't have any birthday cards anymore. Not even Goodwill cards. 0 cards left. But on the plus side of things, I have found one aisle that does have some stuff left over that is for sale. Hooray, an aisle that's not as empty. Yay! Unfortunately for me, though, there is like 0 party themes that stood out to me, which is a little sad to say the least. I also found this ST sign there, so where is that from? And the sale was so good that most of the balloons are already gone. Well, that wouldn't even matter anyways, because they sold me they had no more helium at all to inflate the balloons. Damn it, what if I wanted to buy a balloon? But after walking around in a circle for more than 20 minutes, I finally came to a decision. One item I have to purchase from the Kenosha Party City for the final time. And that will be this one sweatband. Every time I do a character video for you guys, I always sweat my balls off. So this would be very useful. But wait, there's more! Because I found out those little cutouts that were from the aisles are also for sale for a really good price. So I wanted to see if there was one that stood out to me so I can actually purchase. Unfortunately for me, none of them stood out to me, so yeah. So I guess this headband right here will be the purchased item right here in Kenosha Party City. So, hey.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm ready to make a purchase.
Total is 56 cents.
56 cents?
Yes. Here you go.
All right.
And then you're all good to go.
All right. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Is there a receipt?
Oh yeah, didn't know if you'd want one since it was
I
only
would.
58 cents.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And the purchase was a success! This has got to be the most awkward store visit I've ever had in a long time. I truly cannot believe the Party City all across America is indeed closing. This one's probably going to hurt the most since I've been here the longest time since I was a kid. But before I go, there's one thing I need to do first. Hey, real quick, do you guys have a bag for this?
Oh yeah, you want a bag?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go.
Thank you
Have
so
a
much.
great day.
Thank you, you too. Keepsake. So after taking some last fun pictures inside and outside of Kenosha Party City, it was time to say goodbye to an old childhood friend for the final time ever in history. A few days later, however, I decided to myself, let's go celebrate my accomplishment on visiting the final Party City I'm ever visiting. Lucky for me, on the 20th, there was something going on at Dairy Queen. I gotta say, it's been a while since I've been inside of a real Dairy Queen. It was kind of refreshing. And I got a dipped cone for $1, by the way, which is good. So I ate out my success, and I looked through the stars as I officially realized, that's it! The Party Cities are officially no more. In fact, a little while ago, they actually posted this very depressing note. Feel free to pause it and rewind it, because this will mean Party City will no longer be with us. Or at least, that's what we all thought. Apparently, on their website, they're teasing a whole new Party City coming soon. They also said it'll be bigger, better, and more exciting. What will this mean? I am really not sure. But what I do think it means is that they are letting the party go on for hopefully a new generation for the future of parties. In the meantime, let's look back at the memories and remember the greatness of Party City.